Welcome to this explainer. Look, today we're diving straight into the reality of how automated data theft actually operates in 2026, and more importantly, exactly how you can shut it down. We're going to analyze the digital landscape across North America, Europe, and the Gulf just to break down the sheer nuts and bolts mechanics of modern interception. Now, the goal here is absolutely not to cause panic, okay? It's about giving you a concrete, totally actionable blueprint to lock down your digital footprint.
All right, Section 1, the 2026 cyber threat. It is time to shatter the illusion of digital safety. We've got to completely update how we picture threat actors. Seriously, forget the whole 90s movie trope of a lone hacker in a dark hoodie furiously guessing your password. That's ancient history. Today's reality is 100% automated. We are dealing with highly sophisticated AI tools deployed at massive scale. We're talking automated deepfakes bypassing biometric security and silent public Wi-Fi interception. The modern threat is incredibly fast, it scales infinitely, and it is completely invisible. Relying on old habits right now, it literally leaves your network wide open.
Moving right along to Section 2, How Hackers Steal Data. Let's take a look at the modern tools of the trade. So, we're seeing four primary vectors targeting people right now. First up is phishing. And we are talking about emails with terrible spelling anymore. These are hyper-targeted, AI-generated messages that are pretty much indistinguishable from your boss or your bank. Next is ransomware, silently encrypting your cloud drives and holding all your vital data hostage. Then you've got deepfakes, where AI literally clones voices to bypass telephone banking security or trick your coworkers. And finally, public Wi-Fi interception. Honestly, this one is the most insidious because it requires zero user interaction. You don't have to click a bad link, you just connect. Let's look at exactly how this specific vulnerability works.
Which brings us to Section 3, Anatomy of an Attack. Let's break down the actual mechanics of data theft. Okay, here is exactly how a Wi-Fi interception goes down, step by step. Step 1, you sit down at a cafe or hotel and connect to an unsecure public network. Step 2, a bad actor sitting right nearby broadcasts a much stronger signal using the exact same network name, and your device just auto-connects to them. Step 3, they now own your routing. Every single piece of unencrypted data you send passes right across their terminal. If you check an app, that raw session token is captured. And Step 4, within milliseconds, your accounts are completely compromised. It's clinical, it's automated, and the craziest part, you won't even notice a drop in your internet speed. To really put this into perspective, think about this super common scenario. A traveler is sitting at their gate. They connect to the airport Wi-Fi to quickly check their bank balance before boarding. 10 minutes later, while they're scanning their boarding pass, their entire savings account is drained. No bad links clicked, no malware downloaded. They simply authenticated over an open network, and an interceptor scooped the session token right out of the air. This is a daily occurrence in 2026, but the good news is you do not have to be a target.
And that brings us to Section 4, your digital defense shield. Let's talk about taking back control.
Look, you probably already know you need a VPN, but in 2026, it's way beyond just bypassing geo-blocks to watch a show. It is your absolute baseline cryptographic armor. When you activate it, it encrypts your outbound data. So even if you do fall victim to a Wi-Fi spoofing attack at that airport, the interceptor captures absolutely nothing but a chaotic string of unreadable hash. It wraps your session in this unbreakable layer of encryption, making any intercepted data completely, 100% useless. Your second absolute non-negotiable tool is a password manager. Because honestly, since today's attacks rely heavily on automated credential stuffing, reusing a password even once is a massive liability. A password manager acts like your own localized, encrypted vault. It ensures that every single digital door you have is locked with a highly complex, unique cryptographic key. So if one platform gets breached, the algorithmic damage is instantly quarantined to just that one single account.
All right, Section 5, 3 simple protections. Let's synthesize this into actionable security steps.
So here's your proactive game plan. Number 1, always activate a VPN on public networks. Rule of thumb, if you don't own the router, use a VPN. Number 2, store all your credentials in your password manager. Never rely on your memory. Let your vault ensure unique keys for every single login. And number 3, maintain a strict, zero-trust mindset against scams. Even with perfect encryption, be super skeptical of urgent requests. Always double-check familiar voices or official-looking emails through a completely secondary channel.
I'm going to leave you with this one question to really evaluate your own digital footprint right now. If a 2026 hacker targeted your connection today, would your data be an open book or is it locked safely inside an encrypted vault? Yes, the threats today are automated, invisible, and terrifyingly efficient. But the tools you need to defeat them, they're powerful, they're accessible, and they're ready to go. The choice between being an easy target and being fully protected is entirely up to you. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Stay secure and take control.